Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's lecture. Our topic of discussion is public expenditure, one of the most important concepts in public finance. Let's understand it step by step in simple language. To begin with, what is public expenditure? In simple terms, public expenditure refers to the money spent by the government for the welfare of its people and for running the administration of the country. This expenditure includes day-to-day expenses like salaries, pensions, and subsidies, as well as long-term investments such as roads, railways, schools, and hospitals. Now, why is public expenditure so important? In the early days, governments were mainly concerned with law and order, defense, and justice. But today, with globalization, industrialization, and rising social needs, the role of the government has expanded. Public expenditure is now seen as a tool to promote growth, reduce inequality, and ensure welfare. Let's look at some of the key importance of public expenditure. First, it promotes economic development by investing in infrastructure like transport power, and industries. Second, it helps reduce inequality through subsidies, welfare schemes, and financial assistance for weaker sections of society. Third, it creates employment opportunities by launching large-scale public projects. Fourth, it ensures social welfare through spending on healthcare, education, sanitation, and housing. And finally, it helps in stabilizing the economy, especially during inflation or recession. Now, what are the main objectives of public expenditure? The objectives can be divided into 5 broad categories: meeting administrative needs, like defense, law and order, and government functioning; achieving developmental goals, such as infrastructure, agriculture, and industry; ensuring social welfare, like education, healthcare, and employment programs; redistribution of income through pensions, subsidies, and welfare measures; maintaining economic stability during difficult times. Public expenditure can also be classified in different ways. The most common classifications are revenue expenditure, which covers daily expenses such as salaries, pensions, and subsidies; capital expenditure, which includes long-term investments like highways, dams, and industries; developmental expenditure, which contributes directly to economic growth; non-developmental expenditure, which covers areas like defense and general administration. Now, let's talk about the effects of public expenditure. If used wisely, public expenditure can increase productivity and industrial growth, reduce poverty and improve living standards, attract both domestic and foreign investments by improving infrastructure. But, if misused, excessive expenditure can also lead to inflation, higher taxes, and budget deficits. This brings us to the challenges in public expenditure. Some of the major challenges are mismanagement and corruption, which reduce the effectiveness of spending; heavy reliance on borrowing, which creates a debt burden; spending too much on unproductive subsidies instead of long-term investments; and the difficulty of balancing welfare schemes with economic growth. So, to conclude, public expenditure is the backbone of modern economies. It not only promotes growth, but also ensures social justice and equality. For this reason, governments must plan their expenditure wisely, focusing more on productive sectors, cutting down on wasteful spending, and maintaining fiscal discipline. A balanced approach in public expenditure ensures that the benefits of development reach all sections of society. Thank you for listening to this lecture on public expenditure.